Cam Sutton. We have talked repeatedly about how Cam Sutton is expected to come back to the Steelers. I still believe that Cam Sutton is expected to come back to the Steelers, but now everybody and their mother's talking about how Cam Sutton is not going to come back to the Steelers. PFF put it out there that they predicted that he signs with the Minnesota Vikings. ESPN put it out there that they predict that he signs with the Minnesota Vikings. Maybe Brian Flores just has this deep connection with Cam Sutton, and he's going to look at that defense as a better opportunity than this one. I don't know, but do you take it with any relevance and look at it and say, maybe the Steelers are about to lose Cam Sutton?
Yeah, I'm much more nervous now than I, was last week or even a few days ago. I do not think that the Steelers are going to let him go.
No.
I think they're going to lock him down because if for no other reason than they need him. Like, I don't know. We've talked about this over and over, like you said, but they can't afford to let him go. Like, this is not something I think that they can survive. It's not something they can let happen this offseason and still expect to be a competitive team next year.
Yeah.
Like it handicaps your entire draft strategy, or your offseason plan for free agency. Like, I don't understand why this would be the moment where you would let yourself get outbid for a guy like Cam Sutton. Because you've also talked about how it's not a lot of money, especially for the value you're getting back.
Yeah, it's really not. And I think that's, like we talked about it last week, how maybe that's a worry. If you let Cam Sutton hit free agency and somebody offers him a crazy contract like this, like the Bengals did for Mike Hilton. But what's a crazy contract for Cam Sutton? Is somebody going to offer him $15 million? Because if they are, well, then good for him. Like, I'm happy for Cam Sutton. I'd want him to make as much money as humanly possible. And if somebody's going to offer him $12 to $15 million to go play cornerback for them, do I think it's the right move for that organization? No. Do I think it's the right move for Cam Sutton? Of course. Go take your money. Take your money, be a starting cornerback on a good team, because it's not like the Steelers are the top tier NFL organization. It's not like you come back here and you're like, all right, well, I'm going to compete for a Super Bowl every single season. Chances are you might not even make the playoffs this year, and that could be the expectation for Pittsburgh. I don't know. I have a hard time believing that somebody's going to toss that type of money at him. If they do, good for him. If not, and the Steelers lose him for, somebody offers him $9 million and they're like, well, we're not budging from $8 million. Well, at that moment, the Steelers deserve to lose him. But do I think that's going to happen? No, I would expect Cam, like the drive today. I would look for a moment like that when we are both very busy and life is very inconvenient for it to happen, for the Steelers to say, we have re-signed Cam Sutton to a 3-year contract extension worth X amount of money. Because I don't think they're going to hit free agency.
Right. It's going to happen, and it's going to be at the most inconvenient time as possible for all of us. So.
Yes, that's what the Steelers do.